What's up, my boys? It's your mother-loving Starboy. So we back at it with another week of going to the Epic Game Store to see what they have for free. Alright, so let's go ahead, hop into it here. So, like I was mentioning in the last video, I just got finished beating a couple games, and I'm on the tail end of Splatoon Raiders. At the very end, like when you get through like the main game, so they have like the normal mode that you beat it in, and then in that normal mode you can also beat the certain areas in spicy mode. But then after that, after you've gone through like the main game, then they go through and give you the option of going through extra spicy. And even playing on survivalist mode, it's the extra spicy is where like I've seen like the most. Obviously, it's the hardest mode, but it's that's where I've seen like a real kind of challenge in it. But it's I'm glad that I started out on the survivalist mode, because like even though as far as the punishment goes, they do give you a lot more enemies, but it doesn't really affect like the rewards you get for it. So I've been pretty pleased with that. But like I said, I'm about to wrap it up. And all right, so here we go. Here's our first free game of the week. We were here together. Interesting title. All right, so let's see. Go through here and let you read through that for a little bit. And I don't remember. It's been a while since this game has come up, so apparently I've already gotten it at some point. But it's been a little while since I've seen it. So, but yeah, that's the first free game of the week that we see here. Let's see. Did it have a video? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Please, somebody hold!
There is a way for us to escape, but I need your help. You will not stop me from lifting this curse!
Alright, so there you have it. And that'll happen like from time to time, where they'll revisit games that they've released in the past, obviously, but like I said, usually I thought they usually like checked it off when they re-upload it like this. Like I didn't think the price would come back up since it was already in my library. But yeah, for this week, we were here together. So that's the first game this week. Oh, and so essentially what I was getting into as well is that while I take a break from the in-game stuff with Splatoon 2, or not Splatoon 2, Splatoon Raiders. While I take a break from that, I did start Cereza, the side story for Bayonetta. I did start that, and I kind of had to get used to. I had to donk around with it a little bit because I remember the control, like, it's not your typical controls because you have to, it's kind of like Astral Chain, where you have to control like another character or another, yeah, you have to control another character while you're controlling your main character. So it's really interesting, but it's a really neat mechanic. And like I said, the story is it's a beautiful little indie story, but like I said, it's Bayonetta. So I would highly suggest for especially for like a niche title like that, I would definitely recommend adding that to your physical collection. We're about halfway through here. Huh. Alright, so here's game number 2, Spider Fox. Now this looks like something that was just thrown together in a garbage can. But, well, it's a free game, so we'll get into it. But it already wasn't that much to begin with, so price tag was only $8 to begin with, so go ahead and throw it in the library. Let's see what this is about. It's a good thing they didn't turn this into a horror game, because that is definitely a new fear unlocked. For sure. Because those two things don't ever need to be mixed in the same body like this. Spider and a fox. You know, that name, you know, I know this is a crazy leap, but it kind of reminds me of in the Evo community, with the you know, the Evo fighting games community, Sonic Fox. Now Sonic Fox, hey, I'd be interested, you know, I'd be interested to see like an actual like Sonic and the Fox. Like I'd rather that than a Spider Fox. I'll give you that. But yeah, man. Speaking of Evo, I've been kind of following some of these other competitions and stuff like that too. But man, you talk about top tier players for fighting games, man. Oof. Those scenes, man. That's the whole reason why I stay away from fighting games, because I mean I get cooked as it is anyway, just off the computer itself. So here is game number 3, Happiness Spark. Yeah. Alright, so does it have a video? Alright, go ahead and throw us in the cart here. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll let you guys go ahead and read through that. After a couple seconds, you can pause it and read through it there. Alright, we're just about at the end here. Got a couple more pages. Project First Contact. Alright. So, it looks like this week a lot of lower end, just a lot of lower end, like cheaper stuff. I mean, nothing, it doesn't seem like anything, let's see. Yeah, then y'all can pause and read through that at your leisure. But yeah, this week it definitely, like, I mean, it's still a good amount of games. Like, I think what, 3-4 games so far, but they seem to be like the lower tier, just kind of troll, not troll games, but just a kind of the bottom, like when you go to Walmart and you have those barrels of like DVDs. This is the bottom of the barrel stuff right here. Oh, here we go. Beacon Pines. I remember seeing something about this a while back ago, and I forgot about it until we saw it here. Go ahead and play through this real quick. Oh, you know what? It would help if I turn the sound on.
Wait, no, that's not how this is supposed to end. There has to be another way. We just need to find it. Welcome to Beacon Pines. A place where things don't always go as expected. But it's okay. We can figure this out. Together. I don't yet know how this story ends. But I do know one thing. This is a story about change.
Alright, so there you go. So that kind of reminds me of the new Yoshi's Storybook plus Cat Quest mixed together. Yeah, I remember seeing that like a little bit ago, and I just like I said, I just forgot about it until it came across here. So that's looking like it's probably going to be the big game of the week here. Let's see, Beacon Pines. Let's see, that was page 14, so we'll get to the last page here. I don't think there's going to be anything on this last page here. And nope, that looks like it's going to do it. Alright, yeah, so Beacon Pines, the big game of the week here, and then a couple other, like 3 or 4 other, just like bottom of the barrel games. So, well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I lost count. I think that was 5. Might have been 4. But yeah, got a handful of games there for the week, with the big game being Beacon Pines. And yeah, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking things out. And yeah, so there goes your free games of the week from the Epic Games Store. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining. Starboy out.